There was a decision that I made early on that has helped me at every single turn. Being an entrepreneur is not for the faint of heart. So you have to have something that always brings you back. That decision is over the past few years, I've gone from being homeless and on food stamps to raising $30 million, investing in more than 200 startups, and starting multiple companies, generating millions of dollars. There was a decision that I made early on that has helped me at every single turn. It has helped me in the highest of highs and the lowest of lows. It's something that I would never go back and change in a million years. And I'm so happy that I continue to make this decision every single day. Now, don't get me wrong. Just because I've raised millions of dollars and generated millions of dollars, it doesn't mean that things are easy. Being an entrepreneur is not for the faint of heart. You know that. There are ups and downs. There are great days. There are low days. So you have to have something that is a through line, something that always brings you back to why you're doing this. And yes, we can talk about our North Star. We can talk about who we're serving. We can even talk about the potential for upside, for the cash, for the money. But there's one decision that you have to make early on, or you can make now if you're already in the game, that will change your business. That decision is to prioritize authenticity and community growth over surface level metrics. Your strength lies in developing deep connection with your audience. When you offer your audience, no matter what type of audience it is, a deep connection, transparency, valuable insight, and the ability to empower them, your success will skyrocket. In other words, if you're able to make your customer the hero in their lives, one way or another, you win. And most people, your competition, they're chasing rapid growth at all costs. They're using impersonal methods and they're just looking to grow their bank account. Now, you can grow your bank account and still have that deep connection with your customer. The number one way to do well on YouTube, to do well in a membership, to do well in a solopreneur business is to develop trust and loyalty in your customers. This develops sustainable success where your community becomes your biggest asset. This fuels long-term growth and meaningful impact. There are 4 key things that you're going to build upon starting right now that will guarantee success. Number 1, authenticity as your superpower. In my book, It's About Damn Time, I say, be yourself so the people looking for you can find you. By showing up authentically, you stand out in a crowded space. So you can see this is not just woo-woo. This is not just warm and fuzzy feelings. I'm telling you exactly how to get in front of your target audience and your ideal customer. Being yourself, finding your competitive advantages, and using your backstory and your lived experience to incorporate into why someone would want to work with you. There's only one you. Use that as your superpower. Build trust and loyalty with your audience, which isn't always about growing fast, but it's about growing sustainably. Someone who comes to mind when I think of that is Mark Cuban. I have a joint venture with Mark Cuban worth $6 million. And I watch him work every single day, whether it's on Shark Tank or the Mavericks or one of the other millions of companies he has. He's always building that loyalty and that trust. And he's that guy. He's that dude every single day. So when you hear his name or you see a picture of him, you think, I know this person. I know what he thinks. I know what he believes in. And I trust that. And hey, even if you don't agree with him all the time, you respect him. Number 2, build a community built on value. While most entrepreneurs focus on metrics, you're going to focus on the value that you're giving to your customer and your audience, even if they never buy something from you. You're creating a space where community thrives. This leads to a space where people feel more connected to you and to each other. I've had the honor of experiencing this over and over and over in different industries, among different types of people for decades. Whether it's my blog that I had 20 years ago, or it's a venture fund that I've started in the last decade, or it's my new membership that teaches you how to create memberships, thrive on YouTube, and build your personal brand. It is the people that I attract and the way that they interact with each other that is the secret sauce. This decision that I made to put community first has led to explosive word of mouth promotion where I don't even have to promote most of the time, and a great brand evangelism where people are always talking about something that I'm working on. This can be the case for you too. You've probably already experienced it. And if you have, dial into that more. Number 3, value over vanity. Unlike traditional metrics like your follower count, your subscribers, how many views you get, how much money you make, you're going to focus on value. Every interaction you have, every product that you offer is going to empower your audience to reach their goals. And before you think about customers, think about audience. Who is watching you? If you can help your audience reach their goals, customers will follow. Many of them will become customers. That will take care of itself. And this quality first approach will lead to deeper engagement, which means higher retention, which means more lifetime value of each customer. Number 4, long-term vision. Build something bigger than a brand. Build a movement. Now, you don't have to do any of the things I've just told you, but if you do, you will have incredible success. So think of yourself not as just a brand, but a movement. What are you building for the long term? Could your community become an ecosystem that fuels bigger growth, continuously adding value to its members, which allows you to focus on strategy and the bigger picture? It's like a flywheel. The more value you create, the more people you help. And the more people you help, the more people you attract. The more people you attract, the more you learn about what they need and how you can help them. And then the more you know how to help them, the more value you give them.